It's human DNA now. Someone else will.
Hello and welcome to the FIFAinsider.com retro series, where today myself and Tom are going to be having a look at an absolute classic in FIFA 97, Tom.
It's a beast.
This is the big one. This is kind of where everything changed for FIFA, really, because 96 was kind of okay. It was a bit lightweight on content, but 97 is where it starts to get brilliant because of one thing and one thing only, Tom.
Yep, indoor football. Loved it.
Amazing.
Bit of five-a-side.
FIFA Street.
the inspiration for, I suppose. People always ask for it. They always say, let's have it back in the same way that FIFA 97 had it. And it kind of holds up, but doesn't really. Yeah,
there are some issues, which obviously we'll discuss as we go through the video below. It was released in 1996 on June 24th. We had copies for the PlayStation, which is where this footage is taken from, Tom, is that right?
Yep, this is PS1 disc running on a PS3, so I don't really know whether it's come out very clearly in terms of like the upscaling or what it's done that way, but that's where I captured it from.
It looks pretty good in 720p when you're running through the video, so make sure you upscale that straight away. It also released on the SNES, the Mega Drive, which is what I owned it on. I'm sure quite a lot of people will remember the Mega Drive stylings, which is slightly different to this.
Yep.
And the Sega Saturn 2, which I don't think anybody owned.
No, did you say PC?
It also did release on the PC.
That's how I had this on PC first time round when it first released.
I see.
I actually played some of that five-a-side with a joystick, like the classic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Like you were controlling like a jet pilot.
Basically, yeah.
Jet plane. On the cover, Tom, it's probably my favourite FIFA cover of all time. David Ginola, no less.
Sexy guy.
He is a sexy guy with lovely hair. So it's great that he's on the cover. And also, if you were playing this around the world, it was Bebeto, I believe. It was on the Americas, sort of that part of the world cover. So, obviously, the big features, Tom, were indoor football. It was also the first game with real player names. It had a commentary team. A little bit awkward, Tom, one of the members of the panel.
Tainted reputation now, but...
Yeah, I know.
He was an up-and-comer.
He was a new guy, a new boy in the scene, Andy Gray, who's with John Motson, which is a bit odd. And obviously you've got the hero, with the man with the greatest moustache ever grown, Des Lynam, as the kind of the announcer.
Match intros, yeah. In terms of a first, I think because 96 had John Motson, but this was the first time we had a commentary team, so an actual duo with them sort of playing off each other.
Yeah. Also, another quite interesting thing, Tom, is that it was multiplayer active, which I'm sure is something that people probably wouldn't have realised at this time.
Like, yeah, the PC version was.
LAN play and modem play. So if you were, one of those guys who got in your living room with your mates and had a go, then you could play up to like 8 players, I think, something like that, which is pretty cool. It's also got lots of club football teams and Premier League. There's Italian leagues, French leagues. Lots of different stuff going on. So Tom, I think without further ado, people have looked at the start menu long enough, don't you?
I think so.
So let's play. First thing you're going to do, Tom, this is you playing, of course, as always.
Yes, I always
have a little rundown of the menus for us.
Yeah, so options. I think the 45-minute half is still in there. Don't know why you'd ever do that yourself.
They've got to bring those back, just because. Simulation and arcade settings again, Tom. It's kind of a staple of the series.
Action.
I love action. but it's got, like I said, it's got quite, there's always these titles. I'm always surprised by how deep the options are, especially like, down through the options and that. So another impressive set of features there. Also, transfers, Tom.
Yeah, so I don't know if this is in FIFA 96 or not, actually. I
don't think it was.
You can go in and move people around if you want. I didn't.
No.
So jumping into the game settings, again, you can flick through all the cameras and sort of see what it looks like.
Such a nice touch, that view of the cameras, because in FIFA you don't really get a proper view.
Right.
This annoys me so much. Why can they not bring that player moving system into 2013? I do not understand.
Yeah, editing the old player base positions.
Even team management is better in FIFA 97 than it is in FIFA 13. It's ridiculous. So Thomas, it's just a friendly actually you're kicking off with here, just to kind of give an overview of the gameplay. Manchester United versus Arsenal, I believe.
Yep, went for it straight away, risked it.
See, the only thing that confused me with Sundays is that Arsenal play in blue, and I do remember that you did use that blue away kit.
It should have been the blue with the light blue bits on it.
But that's the kit it's trying to. So I was trying to plug into my head where and when you had a blue kit. Obviously, we're going to be talking over this for the next sort of 20 minutes. But listen up.
It's a shame because the commentary's good.
Yeah, we're really sorry about that because the commentary from Gray and Motson is actually really good. Lots of things to listen out for, like name checks, various describing bits of play and things like that, different team styles and things. So make sure you have a listen out for that as this is progressing. And if we do actually stop talking for a minute, you might be able to hear some of it. So Tom, how does it feel? How does it feel to control?
It's quite strange. So you can probably see. Oh God, that's my first dealings with the goal kicks.
How long did it take you to work that out?
They're so manual. I don't know if I left the footage in of how painfully slow it is to turn the keeper to face to get them to kick out in the right direction, but it takes a long time to turn them around. But in terms of playing, it's good. Like you can see, you'll be a massive fan of this, but you can actually see the weight on the passes, even in the capture. Yeah. You could really feel it through the pad, like, genuinely. You feel like you really wallop a pass about over long distances when you wanted to. Player movement was a bit sticky. You could tell that the 3D engine was still causing some problems.
Yeah, I mean throw-ins also seem pretty manual from the directional kind of input.
Yeah, I mean, and you remember in the last couple of videos you talked about how much you like that little square that you get. That's gone, so you don't get that as a sort of a guide or a marker anymore. You literally just sort of try a best endeavour facing in the right direction.
I think the thing that confuses me with this, Eric. I mean, this is the thing with games like this. It's not necessarily the gameplay or anything that gets me. It's the names. So when Cantona scores, I'm thinking
the nostalgia.
Yeah, big time. And obviously nice replay cam there. And obviously, I wasn't expecting you to beat Man United, obviously, so it's turned out as I thought. The thing for our kind of watchers, listeners, is that you don't normally do very well when you play these.
Famously not very good at the old FIFAs, or maybe even the new ones. Who knows?
Yeah.
So the switch to real world audio, real world footage continues.
That was in '96 as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a lot of World Cup footage. This is all domestic stuff in this one.
It's really interesting. I guess it's quite limited in the amount of different clips it shows. But there you go, man of the match, Eric Cantona.
There he is.
And now he's gone.
Yeah.
So second game. So this is an international match you're playing here.
This is France-Germany.
So again, just kind of giving people kind of an overview of what it kind of looks like and feels like to play. I mean, I can't say I'm a fan of the yellow disc under each player.
Yeah.
It looks like they're running on.
This shows you how powerful a player like this can be.
Oh my! You do not stop those.
You don't really, do you?
And it's again the name. It's just Klinsmann. The only thing I wish that he would do here is a Klinsmann.
Yeah.
But he didn't actually do a Klinsmann. Lots of advertising hoardings and stuff like that around the edges of the game previous.
There you go. That's turning the keeper around. There you go.
Oh my gosh. How did they leave that in?
It's bad, isn't it?
And then you decided to throw it instead of kick it as well.
Yeah. Well, there's no lock on, so if I'd have pressed at any other point, I'd have thrown it into the net.
And are you just basically getting destroyed by Germany in this one? Are you again?
Okay, that's what happens if you push the button too quickly.
So
think about
it's really interesting actually, because the passing, like you say you can feel like the pass strength and stuff, which is quite cool.
Oh yeah, you really can.
But pass direction, as you can see from videos, is pretty much assisted. It just locks on and kind of pings to feet. But goal kicks and throws are completely manual. It's
100%. Just wherever you're facing, it just goes.
It's really weird. And that's not even a good save. So that's half time there, Tom. So you were France, weren't you? Yeah. So that's why you're losing. I've got that now. But I love that though. Domestic footage of Man City and Man United having a fight.
Yeah, I don't know what relevance that's got to
France-Germany international, or half time at all.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, one of the things I've noticed straight away here is I know that you haven't really had a shot yet, but there's quite a big pause, isn't there? When you like it's almost like they're like same with passing. It's like they're winding up to hit the ball.
If you watch this is a good example. Is it this bit? Yeah, it should be this bit of players. Just watch them mirroring the rubber banding of where you are. They're literally.
That's just like that's like FIFA now.
Yeah, exactly. And just for Chris Lloyd.
He will be so appreciative of that mirroring of movement. It's kind of like Contain right now, really. That's disgusting.
Was that really that bad?
It's Lizarazu. Again, it's just the name that I like because I remember at left back.
Great little set piece. Nice camera angle on that as well.
Yeah, really cool that it's switched actually out to that.
Have that.
Oh my word! They have.
How at this point, you couldn't even select a player in the wall. So,
can't even really. You're kind of just stuck.
Watch this though. Look, pass volley done. I had knife through butter, mate. Absolutely destroyed. And obviously, there you can see that now Germany have won 2-0. So 2 games in, Tom. 2 lost. Again, more domestic footage. And it kind of rubs it in that you lose. Yep.
Repeatedly flashing, you lose.
Your shit.
But we're going to move on to something a little bit more, I guess, what people really want to see.
I was ready to give up on 11 aside altogether.
I was going to say the rest of this footage is indoor, but this is just because you gave up on 11 aside.
No, I couldn't do that.
So we're going with an indoor tournament.
Indoor option.
Love it. This is what I remember this game about. I assume you're going to be Arsenal, Tom. I assume.
Yeah, well, that seems like a good plan.
Logical. Yeah, it seems like a good place to start, I suppose. I really like this. Got a cool little group stage where it splits them down for the tournament. That's really cool. Obviously, some good names in there: Middlesbrough, Coventry, Sheffield Wednesday, Dirty Leeds. So yeah, really cool. So you've got Villa, Leeds, and then Southampton to finish. I mean, straight away, that is just memories.
A bit of off the wall play. Searching pass.
It's just unbelievable.
Big Dennis, edge of the box.
You can't stop it. You can't stop those.
Not 100% sure why he's number 9, but
no, me neither. But at least you've actually got a kit which looks like Arsenal's.
That's true.
Bonus.
Yeah, right. Similar angle. Bang.
God, that's incredible. Did you find the shooting different as soon as you jumped to?
Yeah, because the pitches are so short. They run around as a team. It's great. Because I was able to get a shot off.
Yeah, you're able to score a goal. So some more. I mean, there's some quite like neat little camera angles around.
Yeah, that's actually playing. That's not a replay camera angle. You can actually play in that.
Like player cam.
Yeah, it's really weird.
6'4".
Yeah, it got a bit stupid. I left the halves length too high on this match, so it went on forever.
A hat trick for Ian Wrighty. Nice. So I guess that's the theme of this. So you do see like a more natural, high-scoring sort of game with the indoor stuff compared to
definitely
11 aside.
I mean, because you can just go from end to end. I mean, it finished 8-6.
Tom, you won a game. Yep. I'm so happy for you, mate. Honestly, I think that's the first game you've won on any of the retro series we've done so far.
That's not true. I've got through to like semis. Steve Bold. Oh, it's not boxing.
you don't mess with Stevie Bold in that situation. You just don't. But I think this is Leeds you're playing.
Yeah, this is the Leeds game. Goal from the halfway line. Lee Dixon known for his range shooting.
Lee Dixon has just scored from the halfway line. I mean, we're going to get a replay of that now, and what is that celebration about? But that is wrong.
It, if you ask me.
But one thing to mention here, Tom, is that the goalkeeping.
Brian follows it straight up.
Terrible goalkeeping in this game. It is horrendous.
Yeah, there is.
And this, I mean, I don't actually know what happened here.
No, I slowed it down. So basically, shot is taken. It goes into their keeper's arms, and suddenly the other keeper's got the ball. The ball literally teleports down the pitch into the other keeper's arms. That's why I had to slow it down. It's very strange. And
we think we've got bugs now.
Yeah, exactly.
97 still
Imagine
had.
that if your keeper gathers the ball and then the other.
I think it was because your centre back was shooting, but it deflected off a defender, and I don't think it can interpret deflections very well.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but the ball just teleported.
Yeah, another win though, Tom.
Another win. Yeah.
So that's 2 wins out of 2 in the group.
You start to see the scores drop a little bit now because I cut the half length down.
Yeah.
John Hartson. Remember him?
Oh, I do indeed. I remember him being ginger and bold though, not having a full head of brown hair. So this is Southampton this time, yeah? Oh,
that's the referee's prerogative.
Oh my God.
There's your first appearance of the ref.
And I love that as well, that he wasn't sent off, he was ejected.
Yeah, ejected.
Like he was at like a hotel or something, like, you know, he just ejected from the bar.
Shit, they have that.
That is an incredible volley. So obviously you're up against it a bit here, Tom, with down to 10, well not 10 men, down to 4 men. And that's finished a draw, so I guess you progressed from the group then, mate. That's not bad. 2 wins and a draw.
Yeah, it was a tough game, that Southampton game.
But you're going to be without Stevie Bold though. And you've got a tough draw. Liverpool and Man United on your side of the draw.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, what you just need to remember, I'm thinking, Chelsea, that's a tough game, but at the time, Chelsea, it was shit. Yeah. They were proper shit. So
this is the Liverpool game, I think.
Dixon's getting in on the act now.
Yeah.
Obviously, no Steve Bold for this one, suspended. He's probably watching from the side.
I don't know if he did get suspended or not. There's another great example of the goalkeeping. Ran over his toes.
That is horrendous keeping. I can't even.
He played the animation for him to go around.
Yeah, he should have caught it.
It's in.
Dennis.
You can always count on Big Dennis for a goal.
Do you know what? It's the way that he actually controls that, stops dead, takes his time, puts it in. It actually looks like Dennis.
See that more and more. Now that you've noticed it once, you'll notice it with every single shot. The animation, sort of, the players, regardless of which way round the ball they are, they set themselves for the shot. Quite in a weird way.
Lee Dixon. I guess the halfway line goal went to his head, and he decides to even the score. So Tom, with 2-2 in this one against Liverpool. Oh,
Robbie Fowler.
Oh, the poacher has
3-2.
3-2.
This is the last throws of the dice now. I mean, this is 2-minute halves.
Oh my God! But this is the thing: when the ball drops to Dennis,
you just know. And that's 3-2. So this is going into extra time now, I guess. It did have extra time? Yeah.
So first half of overtime, yeah?
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh my God. So close. Oh, that is a blow.
He's been ejected as well.
He's been ejected. But that's a blow if there are suspensions. So you did go through then, Tom?
I did go through then.
Right. Well, you're not going through now because you got Man United, so it's where Tom's dream ends. Yeah. Having already trounced you on the 11-a-side field, I'm sure Cantona and co.
What's that difference?
That's huge, because the other thing as well is that Arsenal weren't that good at this point either.
No, we had a couple of decent players, but
yeah, because I think this is the thing. Bergkamp had just joined as well, really. So
yes,
right in that. So yeah, but David Platt though still was. That must have been a substitution for Bergkamp then. What was that?
That was a little trick. So again, another FIFA first, a little rainbow. I think it was the only move you could do, but there you go, you can see it again.
That is incredible for FIFA 97. I'm not going to lie, that's amazing. Yeah. And then obviously John Hartson scored. So, and seriously, mate, you should get Bergkamp sent off more often. Platt is tearing it up, and there you go. He's a little bit of a hip shake and a standing still celebration.
He knows he's the boss.
I don't know what it is with EA at this stage in their development cycle, is that it's always hip thrusting in the celebrations. I'm not sure why. Right,
No,
come back.
that's United just not even
Right,
the
come back.
put it in.
The comeback's on 3-1, Cantona. Right, the comeback again, more hip thrusting. So the comeback's on. I guess this is just where you capitulate and lose. So it's 3-2.
There's so play again.
Does he not save that?
There's so many goals where it goes through the keeper's legs. It's actually unreal.
I know it's limited and early, but it's borderline broken at that point.
The keepers are really, really bad. If you remember back to, I think it was the FIFA International Soccer video, when you were saying how great the keepers were.
Yeah.
They obviously pared them back a little bit.
Bit too far. Oh, Spives.
Look how ginger he is.
That is red hot.
Everyone else has got completely generic brown or black haircuts, but he's got a proper red head.
They knew Scholes was a ginge. So, why do you always pass backwards from the start? Oh, God. So, 5-4. So, you're still winning at this point. Yeah. Oh, my
header.
What a great save that is. It's like almost one from one end of the spectrum to the other, isn't it?
Yeah.
With the goalkeeping.
There's the equaliser.
5.
I mean, these are 2-minute halves, so it's already running over by...
Come on, United. Shut up. So you've won.
Managed to bully my way through.
Fuck's sake. But, so Chelsea in the semis and a potential clash with
in the final.
Leeds. Well, you've already beaten Leeds, so you should have turned them right over. That's a great goal.
Lengthy effort from Steve Bold.
Again, I think it was Bergkamp, running across the front of the keeper. It doesn't take much to distract him anyway. But that was bad. Who
actually didn't score all that many of my goals.
That's great surprising. But Chelsea are absolutely taking an absolute pounding at the moment.
There's another one from Steve Bold from similar range.
Goalkeeping is atrocious, Tom. I'm not going to lie. But you know what? Steve Bold so that's a nice 5-2 win for you there, mate.
Yeah, that's them sorted out. Next.
The final. Were you nervous?
I was a little bit.
Because this is the further. Looks like you're actually going to do quite well. I don't want to do it.
First final I've got to.
Yeah, definitely. So you're obviously getting better.
Talking about the football more, but there's a little bit of ball play and
there's off the ball movement still as well.
Yeah, that's in there.
We know there's terrible goalkeeping, and again,
tragic goalkeeping.
Bit of hip thrusting.
Incredible celebration.
What about long passes, like air long passes? Do they exist, or is it kind of...
They do. They didn't work as well, to be honest. The ground pass is so powerful because it's actually got a bit of loft on it anyway. So especially in the 11er side, you could sort of just
ping it around
or up, like fully charge a ground pass, and it would kind of get quite a nice lift on it anyway.
Yeah. Brian Dean, continuing his vendetta against you there from the group stages. Come on, Leeds.
I get to see a penalty now.
Amazing. This is crucial. Oh, brilliant.
It's got to be stopped.
Come on, Brian.
Went the right way, but
just unlucky, mate. 2-2, and there is not much time left on the clock in the final.
It's 10 finals left.
Is it the final going to go to?
Motson.
Oh, Big John, roof of the net. Oh, mate, that must be it now. That's it. Surely 4 minutes. It's into extra time of the allotted. That is a great finish, though. Look at that.
That's quite an easy place to score from. If you go to the corner of the areas.
Magic 30-degree angle.
Yeah, you see a lot of those goals come from there.
Yeah. Well, come on, ref, blow up. For fuck's sake.
He has done.
Oh my God, Tom, you won.
Where's the keeper going? I had to slow-mo this because it's just so good. Immediately, keeper runs off. What's he got?
Oh yes, look at that. Look, that's just floating in the air.
But Tom, trophy celebration nonetheless.
Yes, and a team trophy celebration as well.
How happy they are.
And I mean, everybody gets one victory lap. How many are they?
Those animations are great.
How many laps are they doing though?
Oh, they do as many as we can talk for ages. I recorded it. It doesn't actually stop.
What, unless you actually click start.
Yeah, unless you click the start button, it just keeps going.
They'll celebrate forever.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Literally just keep running around.
Why is it Seaman who's carrying? Was he captain?
I don't know.
Was it like? Well, no, was it that clever? Was the captain it that went to get the trophy?
I'm not sure. I'd have to win it again, which is hard enough to get through once. So.
You don't normally win one game, let alone 4 or 5. But no, this is brilliant. They're so happy.
There you go. As well as that, you get a little display afterwards as well, some sort of semi fireworks, and I don't know.
No,
what more?
Postcard for that guy. And you're not only the champions but Le Champion as well.
So EA setting their own standard for trophy celebrations.
That is brilliant, and obviously they're beautiful. Arsenal are the indoor Premier League tournament winners
for the first time in any of our retro things we've done. I'm
actually something. I'm so happy for you and us as a collective. So Tom, verdict then on FIFA 97. How? I mean, it's indoor alone. I think propels that above any.
Super fun. Really, really clunky. 11-a-side was good because the passing was probably one of the most fun things, and you got to kind of explore that a bit more on the wider, more open pitches. But some of it was pretty choppy. I don't know if you mentioned at the beginning that it was David Ginola that did the motion capture, and you can kind of see the animations for the most part look quite good, but they're not always.
No, it's obviously quite limited by the game engine. But I mean, I think that in terms of stirring nostalgia about FIFA, I think the real player names,
really good commentary.
Really good. I was surprised. Obviously indoor, and also kind of just the authenticity that having proper club teams, adds to the game really, and stuff like that. It's just a better package really. And obviously there were still normal leagues. You could play just a normal league season and stuff. Just like normal really, couldn't you? So
yeah, there wasn't anything quite as deep as like a CM or anything yet, but there was. Yeah, you could do playoffs, you could do tournaments and league structures and stuff. So.
I'm very impressed. I think it's by far the best one we've done.
Yes.
By far. So we'll look forward to what is actually next, Tom. If we do jump to it next, if we stick in order, FIFA 98 is generally considered the birth of FIFA in people's minds. So that's going to be a very interesting next playthrough, I think.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous to cover that one. So if I'm shit. And I capture me being shit. People will say that's not how I remember it.
You've set the bar alarmingly high with that tournament win. I'm not going to lie. The pressure is on for the next video. Right, that's it for this retro series. We had a look back there at FIFA 97. I hope you enjoyed it. There are some links on screen right now for you to drop us a like on Twitter, Facebook, and obviously the YouTube channel too. Just subscribe to us and you can see more retro videos, more Inside Man, and anything else we decide to publish. So that's it. That's goodbye from me and goodbye from you, Tom.
Bye.